Oh man, very excited for this. Wow.
Meow.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Earlier, I guess it was last week by now, I got some news that really surprised me and really excited me. Found out that we are getting Slay the Spire 2 next year. Really caught me off guard, but wow, I am pumped. I did not see that coming, and we even have a trailer for it, so we're gonna watch that today. Crazy stuff. I never would have expected them to release a sequel, especially this. How long has it been? Like 10 years? I don't know. But let's get into this. Ooh. The merchant! Right, alright. Yeah! Oh, let's go. $20.25. Jeez. Meow! Oh man. Yeah, sick. Obviously just a reveal trailer, so not a whole lot of information here. But, I mean, we can already glean a few things. Like, this is the merchant stock right here. This is the Vajra, the bird, I forget what it's called, the urn, Snecko Eye. So we've got some of the relics from the first game. There's definitely see like the characters from the first game. It looks like they're gonna make a return, at least a few of them. I love the art style. Obviously, just a trailer, so don't really know what the game's gonna look like based on this. We do have a couple other images, and I'll get to those in just a minute. But I love there's this dock image, the characters arriving at the Spire. It seems like they might go into the story a bit more. Maybe even like the story of the characters, why they went to the Spire. That's awesome. The first game, the story is pretty vague. There isn't a whole lot of story in the game. You kind of have to just glean it from the characters and from some of the events. So I would like to see a bit more story. We see like a little bit of a redesign for the original characters, not too much, but kind of updated. And we have our first confirmed new character. I think she's called the... Well, we'll get to that. It's a kind of necromancer class, which is really exciting. I think you could definitely do some really cool stuff with that. Now, obviously, early access starting next year, so we're still a while away from a full release. But the first game started in early access. I remember playing it in early access, and it felt like a full game. They just like added on more characters during early access, and there wasn't a final boss in early access, so the heart didn't exist until a little later on. I think the full release is when the heart became a thing. But yeah, like, Slay the Spire is probably the best early access game I've ever seen. And then we've got Meow making a return. I love that. Okay, so let's look at some of the images. Okay, so right away we do see some redesigns. Ghostly armor looks a bit different. The energy is a little bit different as well, and the character model is pretty significantly different. That is one thing I do think needed a redesign. The character models, you could tell, are a bit lack of a better word, janky. I'm not sure I love just like the initial look of Ironclad. He looks a bit bulky, it's kind of weird, but I don't want to like overanalyze, especially this early on. But yeah, like the UI looks a bit different. Still like mostly the same, but just like the art direction a bit different. Got a new enemy here, I'm assuming. Looks like a new guy. Icons are a little bit different. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it looks a little cleaner, easier to understand at a glance. We even have a couple new cards here. Hellraiser. We can see that's a power, so the powers are designed a little bit differently. Oh man, yeah, it looks sick. Oh, we've got the Silent here. She looks awesome. I love that look. I'm not really sure what's happening here. It looks like she's in the middle of performing an action, so that's really interesting. We can see the location. That looks really nice. And here we go, the Necro Binder, a new character. She starts with 35 health. A wandering lich who seeks to bind the forgotten corpse calls upon her trusty left hand, Ostie. Okay, that's exciting. I love necromancer classes. I play them in Diablo. I love the style. So very excited to play as the Necrobinder. Oh my gosh! Look at this shop. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm loving the little glimpses into the Spire. It seems like we are getting a bit more story, a bit more like images showing the characters together, so I really like the direction that's going. Still have the pen nib, I see, and the bag of marbles. And Meow. Oh, he's so cute. Whoa. And I believe this is a glimpse at a new event. Enchant an attack with Corrupted. Whoa. That's really interesting. Oh, look at the little animations. Let's go. So, obviously still really fresh. There's not a whole lot of information out yet, but very exciting. Just initially, it looks awesome. Yeah, I like the direction they're going. My fear is they're not going to change enough, and it's going to be too similar to the first game. Just like based on the images, the video, it looks pretty similar. Like, we've got two of the same characters returning, we've got a lot of the same items, a lot of the same cards. So, the UI, although the art is a bit different, it's pretty much the same. So that's my only fear, is that it'll be too similar to the first game. And you know, I've put so many hours into the first game, I don't want to feel burned out of the second one on release. But still very excited, and I mean, we'll see how it is next year, I guess. Yeah, I hope, and I'd be surprised if they didn't keep us updated pretty regularly. Yeah. Probably my most anticipated game for next year, just out of the blue. Had no idea. Hey guys, present day Scott here. I sat down to start editing my video and realized that I didn't have my desktop audio turned on. It was muted. So I recorded a Slay the Spire run, just like in honor of the second one getting announced, but I thought about including it, but you know what? I think this video is good as is. Just do a little talk about the trailer, a little reaction. The run wasn't that great anyway, but It's been a day already. I haven't recorded in a couple days, and I feel like I'm so rusty already. I clicked the streaming button too at the end of the run. I was live for 3 minutes, so if you saw that, it was basically just me dying with no audio. So things are going great here. But thanks so much for watching the trailer video. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. I just hit 150 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm very thankful. It feels like the last couple months we've seen a pretty good amount of growth. Obviously, like, I'm pretty new here. I'm still figuring things out, but honestly did not expect to be where I am as quickly as I've gotten here. You know what I mean? I know you hear like the stories of people getting 10,000 subscribers overnight, and as much as I want that to happen to me, I'm okay with putting in the work and getting that slow growth. I feel like in a way it's even more rewarding. But anyway, I know it's not about the numbers. I just want to build a community where we can kind of just share ideas in a safe place. I've had this feeling that a lot of content creators are pretty scummy. So I thought I should do my part and actually be a good influencer instead of the insane people you see on TikTok. But anyway, enough jabbering. Thanks so much for watching. If you like, click that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And yeah, see you in the next one.